So let's see. That was the prefix and suffix. Let's look at some of the cleanup stuff under here. They have a little tool called cleanup that you can use whenever you're running your code, whenever you're editing your Java code. You can choose an option that says I want to clean it up. This section here is for explicit invocation of cleanup. There's another section a little later we'll see called save actions that does similar actions every time you save a file. So I don't use the explicit cleanup all that much, but I'm going to go ahead and walk through the sections in here. It's exactly the same for save actions. What I'm going to do first of all is hit edit here, and this is editing the built-in Eclipse profile. If you make any changes, it won't let you save it unless you change the name up here. So I'm going to change the name to Scott. And a couple little things that are nice in here. Remove trailing white space. Depending on what environment you're in, sometimes that trailing white space can get in the way of diffs, or because maybe on my machine I add some white space and somebody else strips it. That can end up causing some issues. So sometimes I like to just check that guy. Correct indentation is one of these ones that, unless you really like having the tool fix your indentation for you, I would strongly recommend you don't do this. The problem is, as soon as you go in and change one line, it's going to go through and reformat everything in the file. And so you get a ton of diffs even though you only made one little small change. This guy, however, I would strongly recommend you use. Organize imports. What he's going to do, if you take a look here, it says org model star. This is what's called an import on demand, and it's pure evil. You never ever want to use that in Java, and I mean never. The problem you get with this is that if you have org model star, well, actually let me talk about a real example. Java.util.star and Java.awt.star. And let's say you were compiling under Java 1. What you can do is mention list in your program, and list only existed inside Java.awt. So your code compiles fine, everything runs beautifully. You check it in, and then